Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Designing with Dragon. Today we're going to show you how to make what I like to call real digital origami. Like this. And this. Are you ready to make some digital origami? Whoa, hold your horses there, pal. First, you're going to need some equipment. A pen. Paper. A computer. Motivation. Blender. Photoshop. Now that you have your equipment, you're ready to get started. The first thing you need to do is find some inspiration. Eureka! And now that you have your idea, it's time to sketch it out. Beautiful job, champ. Now it's time to get on the computer. The first thing you want to do once you're on the computer is close out of any important projects you were working on. Now, open up Blender. At this point, you want to watch a ton of better tutorials to learn how to model in Blender. Now that you're a Blender expert, reference your sketch and turn it into a low poly object, like so. Yeah, there you go. The handle and the brush and the... Gotta color it, make a mistake, go back, too fast to notice. There you go. And once you have your low poly object, you'll want to save it. And after you've saved it, you want to export it as an OBJ. There are many ways to color and texture your object once you've made it in Blender, but one of the easiest ways, and the way that I'm going to show you today, is to pull it into Photoshop. Once you've saved out your low poly 3D object as a .obj in Blender, you can open that object in Photoshop. Some of you may not be aware of this, but Photoshop actually has its own 3D manipulation tool within the application. So when you open your .obj into Photoshop, it'll open in a 3D space like this. Once you have your object open in Photoshop, all you have to do is tinker around and adjust the lighting. Your screen is the canvas. So after you've adjusted the lighting, you'll place your object where you want it to appear on the canvas. Once you've done that, you can exit the 3D space and use that object as if it were a regular image in Photoshop. As you can imagine, there are nearly unlimited possibilities using the combination of these two tools. The only limitation is your imagination. Now that we're in Photoshop, we can supplement the design with additional illustration. So here I'm going to draw some paint splatter. Now to really capture that paper fold feel, I like to apply a paper texture over the object. Now you'll notice, when you zoom in really close to your object, it has a jagged edge. That is because your object has yet to be rendered. So once you have the composition for your object prepared in Photoshop, all you have to do is render the object to clean up those lines. This may take some time. Once the object is rendered, you can zoom in again and you'll see that the lines are crisp and clean. Thanks for watching and learning how to make useless low poly 3D garbage. I hope you learned something. Tune in next time on Designing with Dragon. You can let out a real dragon roar. That too is only limited by your imagination.